Patch impressions of day one. I was so tired last night. I don't really have anything yet. I've effectively played 0 games this patch. Don't want this in round 1. Against Harold. If we're on blue coins, we can probably get Necker down before Longship. Yeah, I'll play with this. It's working? Sweet. French should be 14, change your mind. I'm not gonna try. They probably overbuffed Fran. That said, at least you can kill mercenaries pretty easily. And while Dryad fledglings are worth a ton of points, at least they're not killing everything you play. Call's pretty good. Heal's good later. Denying this longship, though, has its own value. When you mouse over a leader. Oh, that's cool. Lead here, use my tack. Hope we don't get scorched, because that would be awkward. I'm not sure how much I want to be pushing round 1 and pushing round 2 with this deck. I have the tall units, but I also have a long round plan with the Dettlaff. I kind of just want to win round 1 so I can Heatwave his Harold, right? If he pushes this round 2... Pushes round 2, this hand is pretty good at getting a card. Yeah, sure. Let's just see what comes of this. I love new deck rats. New deck rats are really cool. So he needs 10 here. Okay, she decides to not get it. So we go to a long round. Which, like, half of this deck wants and half this deck doesn't want. It's a little weird. The only noteworthy things is missing from the overlay of the play history. I mean, this doesn't even work half the time. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think I've ever opened this intentionally. In the world did the beep command go? It went away, much like the beep. It was fleeting. What deck can compete with long round Fran Harmony? Scorching all the fledglings. It's not health in a card game. I mean, what defines that? I don't really necessarily see anything wrong with them changing things. We can again lead Necker. Should play for solid rate. Got so many moles though. Yeah, it's probably better. Oh, I'm glad I throw a Heatwave in this deck. Hey, Kirby. Thanks for the bits, dude. Protector's really good against us. Like, super good against us. Hey, Mycroft. I mean, we can do this while we have it. And deal Naglfar target. It's just whatever I need. Orianna's good to find. But it's really just whatever golds are left over in deck. Man. I'm just not getting things to bleed. Oh, there's stuff to bleed. Cool. Hey, Basti. Thanks for Twitch Prime, man. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. This Orianna is sweet. If he doesn't have, like, a Geralt here, he has a great sword. Oh, that's kind of scary. To get another protector, a long ship, sure. So I lose 2 points for consuming this turn. We'll just do this. Awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. They kind of murdered it though, didn't they? With the warrior nerf. Pretty sure we're winning here, right? Okay, guys, I need to take a restroom break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I think I had some bad chicken salad yesterday. Sorry for taking a break so soon after the stream started. I hope we win. The Caravan Palace album came out today. I heard about it. I didn't listen to it yet. It like came up in my YouTube feed. I wasn't a fan of most of the singles that were released with it. I kept Necker against Squayatel. Chat, why am I so bad at Gwent? Their last album was that Robot Face? Chicken salad plays, man. That chicken salad. No. The thing about Neckarat is even when Neckarat doesn't walk, it's not even that bad, right? You played a 5 for 5. And then when it does walk, it's the nuts. Don't think you'd play more than one Neckarat? I don't know, I think it depends how many vampires you're playing. I think it's better than the Thrives at 5. Like, I'm pretty sure I'd play second Neckarat before I played the first Wyvern. Vampire Pride isn't your concern, it's the overabundance of bleeding effects. That's true, that's true. That was an issue last night. Well, if you have 2 Neckarats in play, you're going to have too many bleeding effects. So we got the first Justice. Protoflutter actually kills these things now. Thank you, 8th stream. I wanted to try it. I don't know. I didn't want to put Geralt in the deck, but I didn't want to lose to Bincy. I want to do this. I feel like Naglfar Toad Prince. Or not. Syndicate coins are bugged. Yeah. We ran into a Guthrin last night. I would not want to be playing Syndicate right now. Okay, so we got Fran out of him. We lose our card. We can, like, kind of fight through this, right? Because we have the Heatwave. What if you just play out our Orianna now? Just go, like, bleed, bleed, bleed. Bleed, bleed. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Orianna bleed here. Or Orianna bleed here. Patch hype indeed. Thanks for the year, Jigsy. Welcome, welcome. No! Okay, so Heatwave's playing for whatever this is doing. Can always just let this tick. Just bleed here. It's not the card that I want in a short round 3. This is also going to be really awkward. Is their plugin's actually sweet? Yeah. Okay. What does the Gwent one do that the others don't? Do our pension get nerfed? Yeah. They nerfed Mercenary by a point. This is probably bricked, right? Because you already played both mercs. The layout's cleaner, other ones get super cluttered. Yeah, I know from, like, watching physical Magic streams, like, the cardboard live stuff always got super cluttered. We're not going to get a Toad Prince. That's going to cost us the game. We got a Toad Prince. I think we win. Not playing around Aguara into Treason. I'm sorry, I should have been. I still just play around skirmishes at a... Hey YouTube, quick intermission to plug my Patreon. We're up to 5 patrons and growing after just a couple days. For those of you that haven't checked it out yet, you can find a link to the Patreon in the video description. We have a few tiers for Discord roles or deck techs, and working towards a goal to bring more content to YouTube. Anyways, back to Gwent. The only tile you've seen today is more Nilkrit Hyperthin. Yeah, Naglfar, good golds, and your bronzes aren't that bad. And it triggers Thrive. This is definitely the kind of deck where I like Poet. Villain Trenmirth in our Osrel Spear Tip deck. Okay. Will do. You're on Bork in this deck, but then you're playing Orianna too. Are you playing an early Bork? God, this card is so good against us. It's actually disgusting. Think you're getting Regis out of the game again? I hope not. That would suck. I'm not a big fan of Crones in any deck that doesn't make use of the Consume. I'd consider Crones in like some weird AQ decks. Granted, my range for AQ decks is a lot bigger than some people's. Wanted to play Guardian Disguise with AQ. I've done that plenty of times. It usually works out pretty well, too. He's just passing, right? We want him to pass. Or we want him to not pass, but his plan is to pass. I'm not sure I win this long round. So we've got first play for Necker. Okay, Scumatel? No. I've only played Dettlaff this patch so far. This is not a good sign. This is... We're in nightmare territory. So we could Poet to get these out of range, but if he wanted to kill them, he would have already. Heatwave the Ale? I'm not Heatwaving the Ale. Certainly not yet. Circle the block and great sword make a win condition. Exactly. Poet good now. Poet's nice in these kinds of decks. I don't know how good it is, but it's at least interesting. going. Now we know we're drawing Goliath with our poet. You're sold on this poet, it's sick. It's pretty good here. Just do that now, while I have time. Just don't get forked. Ironic, no target Puga. Better than Ice Giant. 10p artifact removal. 10p to kill a circle isn't even that bad of a deal. It banishes! Get fucked. Okay. So this, I think we want to kill the cultist. Deny these points. How much is this Regis getting us for? So if I stack melee, I already have 2s there. There's no 3. Nothing lines up to 3 here, right? You can get 1, 2. Where here... still doesn't line up. I don't know. I don't think it matters. He can't... oh, he can't even art me. I don't know. Good shit. Crowd the Heatwave on me this game. Oh yeah, we were super dead if he had Circle. God. Why does Circle still exist, guys? Kill the Neckers, please. Hey, Viper. Circle would have played for 21 points. I'm just ready to 10 to win. I mean, it could have been more, too, because I would have had more units in play if it was a unit, which would make the Regis potentially bigger. Is it bad that I really want to attack in Proto? Girls just poet. We should get the Neckers out of range. Yeah. Proto's so good later. This should win the round, though. Why does ST get so much shit? I think it's mostly a beta thing. Can you find my deck? I think if you click on the deck, you can see the deck list. Did they get the deck library working? I know it was broken earlier. I haven't tried uploading a deck yet. Ugh. People really hated the Brewer deck. The Brewer Cleaver. Remember I said this was winning the round when I played the Proto? I guess I lied. I have a pass here, but the pass doesn't win. Oh, I should have hit this for the Gale. Bladed Ward Answer too. Well, Ward Answer was a part of that deck. Yeah. So I still have a pass here. Yuck. If I use a charge here on the Gabor in a couple turns, I don't actually get a Gale because he's going to play Dwarves. Okay. So he's got 5 carrier, but that's okay. We're pushing this round anyway. It's not like he's stopping us from dry passing. I don't know. I might only be able to see the full deck, or only cards left in deck. Yeah, but there's no like one screen that shows you everything. Ugh. I'm gonna try to get his leader out of him. Next turn we'll play the Orianna. Used Ori melee yet? No, I've played the card before. I know that's not something I want to be doing. I mean, I want to play this, so... It's pretty good. So I can't really play the Ozrel this round. Yuck. So we've got to fight through his leader still. That works. Call has to get square tail cards, not necessarily a better World Decree. Yeah. The new Half-Elf Hunter seems really good. Let's get our Thrive point. Okay. Not much is winning this game anyway. $10. I'll take it. Doors for the mid. It is way too early to say. They have different decks. They have different matchups. Wish the extension should tag. Wait, it shows flavor text, but not tags. I have some complaints. Yeah, feel free to leave any feedback about the extension in chat. I'll try to forward it along. Floating courage feels so annoying. I honestly don't even notice it. Makes you only grab this looks awesome. I would like if there was like a button up somewhere that could show you the full deck. So you don't have to like add their hand, their deck, and graveyard together to get it. Ugh. Yeah, if you click here, you get the whole deck. I can see that. Cyrus feels slightly overcosted. Such a confusing name. Wasn't the same card as Katakan in beta. The name's Nekarat Katakan. I feel like I've switched around many times. No reason to see why they don't do it. If that stream sniping is not a relevant thing, it doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Yeah. Not plumbered for arcane points. I probably should have. I'm paying like half attention to the games. It's probably not a good thing. Yeah, we can just do this. Gets in our graveyard for the Elzeril. Getting the Oak is pretty cool. I guess you just pass to that. Which is not good for us at all. We'll probably just lose now. None of the smuggler buffs went on this. Ugh. Friend can still use Justice. She lost Lacerate and Muzzle, are the main relevant ones. Wait, we're playing? So you gotta use one of our Dettlaffs, probably. Just to make sure we have targets for everything. That's Fran, I'm gonna have targets. Yep, Poet Jaw's top card. So if we Naglfar, we know what we're getting. Oh, my Dettlaffs are awkward here. I should have Dettlaffed this. That was just bad. That'd be a huge Skags. Yeah, the Skags is scary. We're probably fine though. Oh, there's still the Fran too. Is the Fran just dead? Did she not draw a special? Rip. That's not how Fran's supposed to get. The Blob. Heatwave's nice against the Blob, right? I get to banish his champion thingy, or Zeta. Problem is Protector is in his deck, and Protector is the nuts. Rules worth running 2 specials and your leader depends on it. If you're like all in elves, or all in dwarves, you might have to. That's one of the appeals of the hybrid deck, and the pure harmony deck, because you have so many different ways to get a spell. Seems like the absolute worst matchup. Look, man. If our opponent just doesn't draw a Protector, we're fine. Just realized what Blob meant? Yeah, look at him. He's just a big blob. Nah, you can't Heatwave TA. TA is not an artifact. Don't kill it. Good. No, TA doesn't even block Magnet Division anymore. I fucked up. I don't want to miss this proc. Is that winner with vampires? I think it's pretty good. Wait, what is the score command? Who did that? No! Not Protector. It might be. I've got a lot of commands I gotta clean up. Oh, whoops. I don't really use that chatbot. This matchup is not okay. I can't bleed his things. And I can't bleed his things. This deck's felt alright. It's just Protector is brutal. Which I think iced. No, we have only played Dettlaff so far. We'll move on to another deck shortly. Definitely not planning on playing this all night. I guess just get rid of this. So we have an Azrael. Because he didn't give us one. And it's just a 7. Marjorie Veteran combo does not work? Yeah. Just like all the other Berserk cards with Marjorie doesn't work. The bleed mechanic's just a little bit awkward. Another payoff would be nice too, so deck actually had a solid long round. As good as Orianna is, it doesn't quite carry an entire long round because it just gets moved or locked or killed. Huh. I don't want to play anything. Proactivity. Okay, this works. Let's get the Catachan. Yeah, consume too. There's a lot of little things that counter you pretty hard. So we want to get this Thrive point. We know we're drawing Spear Tip here. I guess we can just play the Spear Tip. We're not losing our Thrive on 7. Take this while we have it. So one more turn before the Orianna. We get the queen down now. It would eventually die. Sure it is flickering. Yeah, it does that sometimes. I just Heatwave that, right? And discards or Olaf note, we're fine. You fix the coin bug. I haven't queued into Syndicate yet. I'm not sure. Pretty sure we got him. The display for how many coins doesn't work properly. So even though they'll have like 8 coins, it'll show you 0. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. There should be other videos you can watch over here and over here. Be sure to check out my Patreon in the video description, and I stream every day on Twitch from 1 AM to 7 AM, and you can find that link in the description below as well. Deck lists are in the description as always. Thanks for watching.